An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
So you just picked up Deceive Inc, or you're thinking about getting it, but you have no idea what's going on. This is the video for you. In this video, I'll be going over the basic mechanics of the game and your overall objective as a player. Let's get started. Deceive Inc is a PvPvE game. What that means is there are real players as well as AI on the map. Each game has up to 10 players. You play as a spy. Each spy has their own unique weapons and abilities, as well as 2 gadgets you can select. We'll go into greater detail about the agents, abilities, and gadgets in a future video. This is just the basics. Each game has 3 phases. The first one is insertion. You start out disguised as one of the random AI on the map. Similar to the Hitman games, you can take on different disguises to help you blend in. An image on the bottom left will show you who you're currently disguised as. Your first objective is to collect intel. Intel is basically the currency of the game. It allows you to hack doors and terminals. Intel can be found in plain sight, and sometimes it's in drawers. There's 3 different security areas in the main play area: green, blue, and purple. Once you've collected at least 3 intel, you want to head for a green room. Make sure you have a green staff outfit before you go in the green room, or you'll blow your cover. The agent I'm using here has the special ability to take a disguise without being discovered. But be careful, when you take a disguise normally, other players can see when you do it. I try and do it in quiet hallways or bathrooms. The green rooms have a high chance of spawning key cards for the blue and purple security doors. While you're in the green room, don't forget to get your green upgrade. Throughout the map, there's different colored safes. Each safe contains a color-coded computer chip which gives you a temporary upgrade for that match. You can customize your upgrades in the main menu under Field Upgrades. You can save up to 4 different decks. There's 5 different levels: gray, green, blue, purple, and orange. The higher the level, the higher the percentage upgrade you get. There's 9 different upgrades to pick from. Let me know if you want to see a more detailed video on upgrades in the future. When navigating the map in Deceive, you want to be very conscious of your movement. Remember, you're trying to blend in and look like an NPC so you don't get discovered and killed by another player. I highly recommend you do the in-game tutorial, as you don't appear to other players as you normally would in other games. There's a section in the tutorial which shows your character on a big monitor. It'll show you how your movements look to other players while you're in-game. For instance, when you see me walking directly away from the monitor here, I'm actually backing away. Other players only see the direction you're walking in, not the direction you're looking. So you can actually stand still and look around at your surroundings, and to other players it looks like you're just looking forward. Once you've hit a few green rooms, it's time to start looking for some terminals. One of the main objectives in the game is to disable 3 different vault terminals. These terminals are inside purple rooms, and purple rooms are inside blue rooms. There's 5 different possible terminal locations: A, B, C, D, and E. 2 of the locations will not have a terminal. The terminal spawns are random. Don't forget to grab a blue guard disguise before you go into a blue room. If you blow your cover in front of a guard, they'll shoot you and try to kill you. Blowing your cover will also alert other agents as to where your location is, and that's not good. This particular purple room didn't have a terminal, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Purple rooms without a terminal will often have high-value keycards, and they always have a purple upgrade safe. Unfortunately, another player already nabbed this purple upgrade. On your way out, don't forget to grab your blue upgrade from the blue room. Just be wary of other players entering the room while you're doing that, because other players are looking for the terminals also. Once you find a vault terminal, hack it and make sure to grab your gold upgrade. Hacking a terminal actually gives you intel, it doesn't cost anything. It's a good idea to turn around while hacking the terminal just in case another player comes in. I was sloppy here, but luckily we were able to outplay this guy. Make sure to pick up the purple ammo pack players drop when you kill them. They'll give you a little bit of health back, and they'll also give you ammo and the intel that the player had on them. Once all 3 terminals are hacked, it's time to move to the infiltration phase. During the infiltration phase, all remaining agents are heading into the vault. Inside the vault is a briefcase. That's your main objective. That's why you're here. If you missed your blue and purple upgrades, you can grab them while you're in the vault. To access the vault, you're going to go through a series of blue doors and then a purple door. You need a blue security guard or a VIP disguise to enter the vault without blowing your cover. You can also top off on intel on your way into the vault if you're a little light. Before you go into the purple area of the vault, you'll need either a scientist or VIP disguise or you'll blow your cover. If you missed out on your purple upgrade earlier, you can pick it up in this area now. Once you get to the final security door, you need either 10 intel to hack it or an orange access card. Also, only VIPs are technically allowed in this room, but there's no guards in there, so it's not a big deal. Everybody's gonna know when you grab the case anyway. There's a good chance there's vultures waiting outside the door for you to grab the case so they can kill you. Make sure you top off on intel before you grab the case. You're gonna need it. Once you get into the briefcase room, head up to the terminal and hack the case. Be sure to grab the orange upgrade chip if you haven't gotten one already at this point in the game. Once you get the case, you need to extract at one of 3 different extract locations. You can also win the game by eliminating all other players, but once the case is picked up, it still needs to be extracted. Players with the case gain an ability called Nav Mode. The button for Nav Mode on PC is Q. I'm not sure what it is on controller. Nav Mode basically gives you wall hacks so you can see the locations of the remaining players. But pay attention, each second you use Nav Mode, it uses intel. So make sure you're grabbing intel along the way as you're extracting. To balance out Nav Mode, the case carrier's location is also pinged to the rest of the lobby every few seconds. If you run, you get pinged more often. So try to walk as much as possible. Once you get to an extraction site, interact with the terminal to call for extraction. Remember, if an extraction zone gets too hot, you can always call an audible and head to a different extraction zone. Another important thing to take note of is when you call for extraction, the entire lobby is notified. Once you call for extraction, you need to wait about 10 seconds for the car to arrive, and then you need to stand on the platform for about another 5 seconds to extract. Other players can block you by standing on the platform, so make sure to take them out. We've got one last guy to deal with here, and then we're home free. This particular agent is a pickpocket, and he tried to steal the case, but we killed him. You can see the case ping right there when he dropped it. And that's it. That's the basics. This game is unique and has a bit of a learning curve, so have some patience with yourself to start. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'll be doing some more in-depth tutorials in the future, so keep an eye out. You can also watch me play the game live weekdays on Twitch, 9 AM Eastern Time.